Hey, ladies and gentlemen, in today's video, we're talking about how to load the TraderTargets template onto a TOS chart. That's the TD Ameritrade Thinkorswim platform, better known as TOS. And once it's loaded onto a chart, we also want to know how to update the target values, how to go in and edit those values to make sure that the lines or the template values in your charting platform match the charts and content that we're posting in the members area, which you download and look at. Now, by way of reminder, we are building on a previous video where we looked at how to download and import the TraderTargets template into the TOS platform. And during that time, we also made mention of the fact that we have many members at TraderTargets that use the targets, use the values in many different charting platforms. But this template is a particular tool that those who are using the Thinkorswim platform can use. Now, the chart that you're viewing, it's not one that I trade. Rather, I've put a moving average and a lower indicator on there to merely represent what a trader may see or some common tools that are on charts these days. I want you to see how these tools and indicators are going to interact with the TraderTarget values. To access and load the TraderTargets template, you're simply going to open the Edit Studies option, locate the name that it was saved as, and then add it. So when we go to Edit Studies, let's just say for me, we save this as the AAA temp or template. We double click, it adds it, and then we're going to click Apply. We're going to click OK. We're going to make sure it adds it to the screen. Now at this time, you're probably wondering what has happened to your screen. You've got values that range from $1 all the way up to a particular line at 3,000. Don't worry, the template has a wide range of values to make sure that members know that it's been loaded on their chart regardless of the instrument that they're trading. But having loaded the template onto the chart, these values are going to need to be changed to match the TraderTarget daily updates, which you've been viewing and downloading from the members section. Now, many members prefer to place their charts from the member section alongside the platform so that we can see both simultaneously. So if we were to download a chart from the member section, go ahead and load that. You don't have to view both of these simultaneously. Just some members prefer to, so that they can read the identification tags and then go ahead and edit their daily value targets. To edit the values of the template, you're going to do this in the same way that you would edit any ThinkScript study. The same way you edit a moving average value or a stochastic or MACD or RSI value, you're going to edit our values. So go to the Edit Studies tab, click on the gear icon, and you will bring up our editing screen. Now the names on the left-hand side of the column, where my mouse is scrolling, match the ID labels on the target trader chart. For example, you'll notice hysteria matches with the hysteria level if you're following my mouse. You'll notice the target low 3, right? That's the third target down, matches the number 3 target low, 5107. Now these values are from another day, or these are the default values, so we're simply going to change these. Now just in case you forget, there are question marks beside each value letting you know what input corresponds with what value on the chart, or which value on the chart. Now, as has been described in our layout video, which is another video, some traders prefer to view the targets vertically, that's up and down. Other traders prefer to view the levels horizontally while looking at the trader targets within a price context of the last 9 to 10 trading days, or basically 2 weeks of trading. How's that functioning within a price context? To enter the value with the corresponding target level, I want you to click into the corresponding value. So here we have hysteria. We're going to look and say, what's today's hysteria level going into tomorrow's session? Well, it's 5078. So we're going to update that 5078. Then we're going to look for target low 3. We can go ahead and pick these up and move left to right. And so target low 3, 5107. We took it target low 2 from right here, 5150. And I'll quit talking just for a moment. Go ahead and update these values. 51.77. Now the pivot point proper is going to be 5225. The support and resistance area for what creates the chop cloud is going to be 5222. Then we get yesterday's high. That's a well-known area. If you're not looking at highs and lows or yesterday's highs and lows, you are missing out. So yesterday's high, we can go ahead and plot yesterday's low. These are two very commonly plotted areas. Now we start moving into our long positions, our high targets. So target 1 high, moving into the next session. In theory, it's 5266. Target high number 2, 5293. Target high 3, 5336. And then we get our euphoria state where the bulls are just running wild. This is just the magenta color. And we explain in the layout video why we do not put the euphoria or hysteria levels here. It takes up space. And in short, there's a 25 to 28% probability of hitting that level. If you do, you are really needing to exit or look for a trend shift. That's going to be 53.65. At this time, your values have been entered and updated to match the upcoming trading session. You'll notice that these are, there's no candles here. And so we're going to click OK. We're going to apply and OK. And as we look one day back, we are going to be prepared to have the targets applied to our screen and looking for how price is going to function in the coming days. One difference you will note, which is in the template, your lines or your values are going to flow back towards the left-hand side of the chart, whereas in our model, they are restricted for the day. We've done that for a couple of reasons. First, it helps newer traders with identifying some previous support and resistance levels because the trader targets normally match up with the strongest support and resistance levels. Also, it avoids conflicts with how many members have their chart set up from regular trading hours to extended trading hours, as well as how they're breaking their sessions or days.